Oh, we live. We love, we love, we love, we love. I know y'all watching the game right now. Why don't y'all come on in and get some of this game? Come on in. Let's talk some real shit. I got the game on too, so talk some real shit. You know. Daniel Berry was at it. Yeah, I'm watching the Chiefs. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go for the Chiefs. I got to root for the Chiefs. Don't want to, but I got to. So, but but yeah, I came up on here. You know, we gonna delve in another angle of this. Well, it's more of a broader out uh, conversation. Um, you know, you guys have heard me speak a lot about propaganda the last few weeks, last couple weeks or so, and just uh, as I continue to look and observe and just knowing what I know, um, it's funny because they call this place the United States, right? But that's propaganda. There is no United States. What's united about this place? You talk about neighborly love. Well, that's far and in between. Cause you could say hi to your neighbor and your neighbor just pass you by and be like, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say. You go into a public establishment, somebody just goes and cut you off and just be like, they don't say excuse me or nothing. You could be in a situation they'll just pass you on by. Like a lot of them experimental tests, a society test, how they'll have somebody will be out there and be like, well, I just need $1 just to get me something to drink or some food or whatever. And people just pass on by because they have a preconceived notion like all people that ask for money are either lying or they're too lazy to go get a job. That's the preconceived notion. And that is full of bullshit. Now, are there people out there that are homeless that, lie about it? Yeah. Does that mean you gotta treat every single person that is homeless the same? No. Like, there's legitimate people out here that are homeless, that fell on bad times, and they're just trying to find a way, just to get through the damn day. Forget tomorrow. They just trying to get through the day. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if they're going to eat in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. They don't know if they're going to eat for the next couple of days. And people just pass them on by. And and a lot of these same people are the same people that will come on the internet, go on TV and tell you how, oh, we're Americans, we should help each other and be all this, whatever they say. But when you look at the real world, that is far from the case. But they're going to say what their television producers, what the television stations are going to tell them to say. Propaganda. This place has never been united. Just the fact that they call it the United States should be insulting to the word united. This is a two-party country. And even inside those two parties, they can't even get along with themselves. They pick and choose who they want to help. They pick and choose who they want to be there for. Extend a helping hand. Put that extra help to go and find these missing kids. No. The Amber Alert. Why is the Amber Alert only for every other child except for a black one? How united is that? And the fact that people come up here and they constantly push this nonsense is fucking ridiculous. Like Thanksgiving. You see, and this ain't even the Thanksgiving live. I'm going to do the Thanksgiving live probably either tomorrow or Wednesday. But I'm going to say this about Thanksgiving. People know what the truth is. But yet, instead of people living by the truth, they try to use the excuse of family to continue to celebrate a holiday of genocide. Well, that doesn't make any sense, because you taking it like, okay, well, this means a family, so we're going to go with that. But Thanksgiving's never been about family. It's never been about togetherness. Now, that's what you want to perceive it to be, because that's what we've all grown up seeing, so we just kind of go with that. But the truth of the matter remains, the people that celebrate Thanksgiving are celebrating the genocide of thousands upon millions of black people. And I'm not saying natives. I'm not saying natives, because they always want to leave it to the natives. You know, when that shit went down, the natives that are the black people of this land, just like the black people that came from Africa and all other parts that were brought over here on ships as slaves, genocide, people. Thanksgiving is a genocide holiday. But this is what I'm talking about. There's no united, because if there was a united, then nobody would be celebrating it except for the white supremacists that are aligned with that. Yeah, Eagles are garbage. Hey, sis, what's going on? How are you feeling? Oh, they did? Oh, that's fucked up. Shit, they be doing that shit. Real Southern whites don't. I don't know about that, because I know some of them do celebrate Thanksgiving, but they don't. It's more. It's a little. Well, let's just say it's a little different than how everybody else do it. You know. But the fact still remains: people who celebrate Thanksgiving celebrate genocide. But they will turn around. And say, "Well, we should celebrate. We should be for this country because of the genocide of those people." Well, that's kind of cherry picking. So you're going to support those that are going through a genocide, but you're not going to honor the ones that went through genocide? People talk about, oh, here we go. We about to step into some controversy. People want to talk about the Holocaust, the genocide of the Jews, right? They want to talk about that. They want to highlight that shit. They want to make movies. They want to do all that shit, right? But what about the genocide of the brothers and sisters? What about the genocide that's still going on to this very day? But we're just gonna continue just to act like that's just, you know, a couple of one-liners and everybody's just going about their business and enjoy your turkey and your food? No. This is how fucked up it is. And I guess I'm kind of doing a Thanksgiving, like, you know what I'm saying? But for those that ain't here, you know, you already know. But and I just lost my train of thought of what I was going to say. But the fact still remains. You can honor those that went through genocide, but it still comes to this thing where when you look like me and the brothers and sisters that's in the chat now, when you look like us, what about our genocide? Why doesn't our shit get, you know what I'm saying, highlighted, so to speak? As a matter of fact, I just remember what I was gonna say. So this is the fucked up shit, right? So in school, when they're teaching about quote unquote Thanksgiving, and they talk about how the motherfucker did the shit, and then the remaining Indians, they all sat down together at a table and they had a meal, they had a feast together. Why not Thanksgiving? They literally just told you. Let's just take let's take the race out of it real quick, right? Let's just take the race out of it real quick. They just told you that these people just completely annihilated all these other people because they wanted their shit. And then turn around and say, oh, it's okay because they sat down with their killers to have a feast. How fucked up is that? Think about how fucked up is that? But we're just gonna act like this shit don't happen. We're gonna act like this shit never even happened. This shit didn't even exist. And we're just gonna sit down and be like, oh, well, it's about family and football. As a matter of fact, fuck the football. They don't even mention football the majority of the time. They'll talk about, oh, well, it's about family and getting it. Well, damn, if family was that important, how come you don't kick it with your family? Well, how come you don't be on the phone with your family if they live out of state, wherever the case may be? How come y'all ain't family 365 days a year? So you wait for a day of genocide to say, oh, well, it's about family, so let's get the family together? What? How come you don't get the family together before Thanksgiving? You see, they don't want to talk about that. Oh yeah, yeah. He told me he was going over there earlier. I'm not saying modern. I mean, it's their ancestors that created the holiday. So I wouldn't say all of them. I wouldn't say all of them do. Yeah, exactly. Awesome in sports. What's happening? Yeah, they don't want to talk about our Holocaust. That's still going on to this very day. Ours never stopped. There was never a break in ours. We didn't have no breaks. You know what I'm saying? United what? I didn't see any of these motherfuckers come out here and be like, oh, Black Wall Street, oh, that was such a terrible thing. Oh, well, how come your motherfucking people, how come you didn't help fix that shit up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, but Let's be united. Let's kumbaya. You know, when I see people on TV, the brothers and sisters over there kumbayaing with the enemy, like, yeah, we could, yeah, yo. If you take a close look at their faces, they're gonna be like, mm-hmm. They gonna come with a politician's a version of, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see it on their face. They just waiting for the opportunity. You know? United what? I came across a story where the sister, she's a New Jersey cop, and she got reprimanded and disciplined because she had her hair in bandeau knots. So it didn't matter that she was a fellow officer of the SHIELD. She had her hair in bandeau knots. And if y'all don't know what bandeau knots are, it's an African hairstyle that's black women wear, and it's a historical a hairstyle where like braids, you know, people would put things in there, and they would carry different products and bring a lot of products over here, and they would put them in their hair. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the foods you see today come from the motherland, and it came from being in the bandeau knots. And they would take the seeds and stuff out the bandeau knots, and they would plant them in. You know what I'm saying? But can't even do that. What's united? You got young black kids going to school, having to be told, "Oh, you got to cut your locks." I mean, I know y'all seen The Wrestler. When that white woman went over and they held that young brother down and cut his locks off. What's united about that? But some other kid could come in with different colored hair and everything good. Walk around with mohawks and shit. That mean, look, these are reality facts. There's nothing united. You know, the only patriotism you're going to get from me is the fact that I don't want these goddamn migrants in this country taken away from what we're already trying to have to fight to get in the first place. So we're already fighting behind the 8 ball. So now these migrants coming in and they getting what, you know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers ain't even appreciative of what they're getting because they want more. How the hell you got privilege and you ain't from here? But I'm from here and I don't get shit. What's united about that? Y'all, what's going on, Timo? You know, ain't nothing united about that. You know, they will put smiling faces. They will put smiling faces and little babies smiling, having a good old time. Oh, this is the United States of America. You see what we do? We help our own. 5 minutes later, oh, we have a homeless problem. We have a lot of people that need homes. You know, they're living out on the streets, and we're trying to figure out, huh? What's united about that? Ain't nothing united. There is not no fellow man. There is not no neighborly love. There ain't none of that shit. And that's not me saying that there aren't some neighbors that do, you know, go along the lines and live by that. But not all of them. The major word in community is unity. But there's no unity. Unity, unite, united, none of that exists. But we're in the United States, though. Okay. Corrupt, what's going on? We can't even get the country on board when we're highlighting unarmed black men and women getting abused and beat down by the police. United. That should be something we should all be united on. Oh, well, you know, in 2020 and 2021 and all that, police, you know, white people were more killed and harmed. That's what was reported. Now tell me about them other reports that wasn't reported. Tell me about them other incidents that wasn't reported. And I'll wait. What's united about that? Ain't no united. Now, I ain't trying to discourage anybody. But what I am doing is I'm letting y'all know this is the reality we live in. Don't be fooled by the picture and the propaganda. Because the picture and the propaganda will make things look like it's, oh, yes, that is a beautiful thing. That is, oh, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Hell, talk about family getting together. Hell, family don't even stick together. What's united about that? And the United States got a lot to blame for that. Man, I get pulled over for just being a brown guy on weekends with a nice car for no reason. Yeah, man, that's been going on for shit. For so long. Like if your color is anything other, it's like you can't have nothing nice. It's like, oh, you must be a drug dealer. You know, you must be selling them crack rocks. Who did you rob? Who did you rob? And I'm like, who did I rob? Your government is the biggest robbers in the... And you talking about who I robbed? Yeah. Let's say I did rob somebody. That still don't equate to the amount of what your government robs from people every day. I might get a few thousand. They robbing billions. Millions and billions every year, every day. Last 4 times, not one ticket, folks. Seriously, the first thing they want to ask is if anyone ever been. Yeah, that's they that's they code word, a code question to try to get in your shit. Oh, well, you've been to jail before, huh? So, yeah. So you must got something in the car. You must got something in the car. Yeah. Yeah, I got something in the car. I got your bitch in the car. You got any tattoos that you've been? Nah, I ain't got no tattoos. Have you been for? Then you get mad.
That's what that noise was.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell, before I even had a record, shoot, my school record back then. Shit, you take one look at that and be like, wait, hold on, that, whoa, you did all that? I sure did. Oh yeah. Shit, as a matter of fact, what was funny was, and this is part of the story where, I told the story about how I got arrested for sexual harassment, and and looking back on that shit, there was a lot of racial lines going on because she was white, I was black. I'm from it's liberal as fuck, but it's racist at the same time. But one of the things that I don't mention, I kind of when I talk about it, I kind of separate it, but it's actually one and the same. So after I got arrested and they took me down to the thing, I'm sitting there in a holding, and one of the cops comes and gets me and takes me into the first 48 room. We're not gonna call that an interrogation room no more. That's the first 48 room. You know what I'm saying? And so he was just asking me questions about what happened, because everything kind of leaked from what happened in school into the streets. And being that I had a reputation, the questions went from that to some street shit. So they asked me, and if y'all could have seen the look that I gave these dumb motherfuckers, they asked me, because there was a Filipino Crip gang called TNP back in the day. And they asked me, was I part of that Filipino Crip gang? I wanted to be a smartass and be like, do I look Filipino to you? But how they arrested me, I had no wiggle room to even do that. So I just gave them this dumb look. Like, y'all must be really stupid as hell. Like, stupid. Like, do I look like one of them? Do I? Now, I probably got a bloodline, because, as we know, the original Filipinos, even modern day ones, to this day are black. You know, but they for the fact that they sit up there and asked me that question, I was just like, man, just hurry up, man. Come on, just take me down to juvie. Come on, so we can get this over with. You know. And then when I get to juvie, the part that they put me in, one side is Norteños, the other side is Serranos, and it's like maybe a couple of white folks and like one other brother in there, and I'm like, whoa, this. I'm up here listening to these motherfuckers argue all fucking night, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not even thinking about, okay, man, I just want to get out this motherfucker. I'm just thinking about these motherfuckers better not come in my direction with that bullshit. That's all I know. Because tensions was high at that time. It wasn't just us and the Norteños or us and the Serranos. No, it was just blacks and Mexicans, you know, and it wasn't all of us, but there was a section of blacks and a section of Mexicans that it was just, you know what I'm saying? And they tried to drag all of us into it. But I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not finna get dragged into it because I got Mexican homeboys. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit up here and start up a whole fucking race war because you motherfuckers want to start up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna jump into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not finna do it. Now, if that's what it comes to, you know what I'm saying? If that's what it comes to, then let's ride. You know, but that's not what it, you know what I'm saying? It was a section of blacks, it was a section of Mexicans, and every Friday, or it was like every other Friday, at the park that was right next to the school, and the only thing, it was just a chain link fence, and it had a door. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That's where the shit would go down. But I was never in no parts of that shit, because I'm like, man, I ain't got no part, man. I'm on some other shit right now, you know. But it was crazy that they even asked me that shit. You know, I crack up to that shit to this very day. Like, what? Filipino gang? What the hell? Oh yeah, yep. Sure do. One smart word gets you, man. Exactly. Now greet those. Man, I got arrested for being a bald Mexican guy. The cops were looking for a robbery that I didn't do. Damn it! Imagine two bald headed Mexicans. Man, hey, that shit. You know. But that's what I'm saying. We go through a lot of the same shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the same shit. You know, especially here in California. God damn, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just looking for a reason, you know. And if you don't give them that reason, they'll make up a reason. Yo, Jordan Trask, what's going on? Oh, what's the message? Oh shit! How many times this shit happens? Yeah. Shit happens way too many times. Way too many times. You know. You know, that's a big reason why, like here in California, You know, it's a big it's a big black and brown coalition, especially in Northern California. Northern California, you know, out outside of the essays that well sure outside of the bices, I'll just put it like that. Outside of them, you know, and even cause like there's a bison who lives over here and he hella cool. I ain't never had no problems with him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, as a matter of fact, Cuz had gave me some weed one time. That shit was some fire. That shit was some fire. You know what I'm saying? But outside of them, really, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never really been no problems. You know what I'm saying? Now in Southern California, you know, that's a whole different enchilada right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother man. That's shit. That's like a a cookout and a fiesta with a with with some dynamite in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just it's just waiting to just go boom. You know what I'm saying? But in Northern California, shit, it's never really been a issue. You know what I'm saying? It's been problems, but it ain't never really been an issue. You know? Yo, what's happening? You know how that goes. We both in the same boat, in the same yeah. Pasta's got the best shit. Yeah, man. That shit was like it was. Let's see if I remember what the shit. It was like a dark green with like it's like some no, it was some red hairs. There was some red hairs in that shit. And it was some hardball. Right? Man, I brought that shit home. I wrote that shit up. I was like, oh shit, I need some more of that. I went back over to his place. I was like, hey, you got any more of that? He was like, oh no, I just ran out. I was like, fuck. You know. But yeah, you know. And just you know, because a lot of people don't know about the history between Mexico and you know and the brothers and sisters. Like Mexico and the motherland has a history, you know, and that's why you know it's celebrated, you know. But the thing about it is, people don't want to talk about it. So you got a lot of people out there that's just like, nah, man, fuck it, man. Well, but in fact, you got to think about this shit. We helped each other out. They helped us out. You know what I'm saying? So just to outright just say, well, fuck them. Like, no. You fuck them idiots. You know what I'm saying? But if you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And I know you got a lot of people out there that want to, you know what I'm saying, spark the shit up like the shit's fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The shit's fucking ridiculous. In Northern Cali, us brown and blacks are barbecuing and passing the piece. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's different. You know what I'm saying? And when people so like when people come from like states where it's a different scenario, and they come out here, it's like, whoa, I was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, it's different out here. We different. We different. And that's just not a catchphrase. That's just not, no, we really is different. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we respect each other's cultures. So, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we at the barbecues, we at the shit. I was I wasn't able to go, but sure, I was even invited to a couple of quinceañeras. You know what I'm saying? Just straight off the love that, you know what I'm saying? I was looked at as family. So, as a matter of fact, there's this one brother. His name is Chocolate Uno. he the blackest Mexican I ever seen. Homeboy got the whole thing down. He hit the dance steps. He know the songs and all that, and they love him. Matter of fact, he's out there in I think it's L.A. somewhere in L.A. But they love him out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, that's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope. Like, he be out there doing the battles and stuff. I be like, okay, all right, cool. You know? Mexico always had the brothers back from day one. They said no slavery going on in our country. Yeah, yep. We had a black skin in the hood. He was our Chaco Taco. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You know, the brothers be on the senoritas. They be like, hey, mami. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that out there in New York too. You know, with the Puerto Ricans and the blacks. You know, so it's just like a really and then when you just look at the whole, if you just look at the global scale of Latin folks and black folks, we one and the same anyways because shit, the Spaniards came around and they hit all of us. You know what I'm saying? They hit all of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we always gonna have a connection, regardless if people like it or not. We're always gonna have a connection. You know, it's the idiots we ain't never gonna fuck with. You know, if you want to ride on that train, then you can take your ass over there. But over here, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You know, it's a whole lot that people just don't know about. That you know that hell shit. We got to keep on pushing that out there. You know, and that doesn't take away from our own, you know, uh, situations that we have to deal with. You know, but the fact remains. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even uh when the Panthers and the what is it, the Brown Berets, I think they're called. Shoot, they was working together back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But you got motherfuckers out here, but nah, fuck them over there, nah, fuck them over there. Like y'all saying fuck you to each other and don't even realize y'all probably family members. If you want me to be honest, because let's not act like let's you know what I'm saying? Let's not act like one of the brothers wasn't on over there, you know what I'm saying, kicking it with Angela. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Yeah, the Brown, yeah. Yep. Yo, what's happening, kid? Yeah, that's the plan, but you know, it's some issues that has arise. So I'm still waiting to see if everything's gonna go through. But I'll keep all y'all updated though. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, Leroy, Leroy was over there. Leroy over there looking at that mommy like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Ham or turkey, which one? Oh, I'm taking turkey. Well, I love ham, but I can't eat ham because high blood pressure and shit. But so I gotta take the turkey. But ham was always my shit though, growing up, especially honey glazed. How about two hams for after Thanksgiving, man? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You gotta make sure that afterwards. I ain't gonna lie, some turkey soup sound hella good, right? Right about now, you know. I'm already knowing. Man, Kansas City better pull this out. I need them to win. My bad, Bronco fans. My bad, Bronco fans. So if you make it, tap in so we can. Oh man, you already know. You already know. That's that man. You know, folks. Yeah. Right. Yeah, shit. Cause I'm like shit. I know when I get out there, I already know I'm gonna link up with the Lugs and shit. And we gotta smoke one together. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, we gotta smoke a couple of them together. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Kansas City up 17-14. Ah, come on. Yeah, the only reason why I'm going for Kansas City because I need the Eagles to lose because we have 3 losses. They only have 1. So if they can get their second loss, I don't care about what happens next week because we play each other the week after that. So then we be the ones to give them their third loss, which gives us a tiebreaker, which automatically puts us as the number 1 seed. So, but we got to get through Seattle first. I just ain't gonna dismiss Seattle like I'll talk shit, but I just ain't gonna dismiss Seattle because we got to go up there and play, and it's tough as hell playing up there in Seattle. Oh yeah, you gotta yeah you on some divisional shit. Yeah, you see, I'm on some number 1 seed shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that's what I'm on. You know, cause right now it's It's Eagles 1, Detroit 2, we're third. What is it? Eagles, Lions, Niners. Oh, and Saints. Yeah. There you go. Oh, is that back? Oh, no, that's backward pass. Hey, get that to him. Damn. Um, yeah. And the way that they got the whole thing set up now is it doesn't even matter if you have the second seed. That number one seed means a lot more now because it's automatic. You know what I'm saying? Automatic. Oh, come on. Oh, make the tackle. Tackle his ass. Man, these motherfuckers about to make me mad. Y'all better not let the Eagles come back. Yo, where was his man at? I swear, every team runs that same play. Every team runs that same play. We still got a game with the Eagles. Oh, yep. Sure, I was hoping you guys would have beat them when y'all played, and y'all could have won. Y'all was supposed to win, y'all, but penalties will get you every time. Well, all right, y'all. I'm about to get up off of here. Yeah, I'm about to get up off of here and about to go grab me something to eat. We have to rest. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, man. The rest been in all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. But yeah, I'm about to get up off of here. I'm about to go grab me something to eat. So stay tuned, y'all. If y'all up tonight, stay tuned. Just stay tuned. All right. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. You know. But if you up tonight, stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stay tuned. With that said, you know we're gonna keep it cracking around here. We're gonna stay militant, and I'm up out this bitch. Peace.